Hello and welcome to SatTV Week. I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by Thaung Tin, the Deputy Minister for Communications for the Myanmar government. Thaung Tin, thanks for joining us today.
Yes.
Exciting times within the country. Just set the scene for us about the communication situation at the moment.
I'm quite happy to answer the question. In fact, Myanmar just gone through what we call telecom liberalization process. According to the liberalization process, we have kind of legal reform and institutional reform. In terms of legal reform, we have promulgated new telecom law in 2013, and of course there are a few set of rules followed by the new law. And in terms of institutional reform, we are going to set up an independent regulator before end of this year, and incumbent operator is being under processing of corporatization, and then the postal department is separated from the telecom sector. So that's pretty good opportunity for Myanmar people to enjoy the liberalization benefit of liberalization. We currently selected 2 new international operator and put very ambitious target for mobile penetration. Then they are doing quite well. They have been trying their best to roll out the plan. Just give you a small kind of facts and figure in terms of the example. Back to 2011, before 2011, the teledensity in Myanmar was only 3%, and you have to pay about $1,500 to get a SIM card. So now, after the liberalization, you can get SIM card at $1.5 on the street. You don't need to queue up. People are coming to you and trying to sell their SIM card to you. And then now we have 45% teledensity in the country. That's kind of a great achievement, but we target to have 75% teledensity before end of this year.
That's incredible growth, and I know that the cities have seen a particularly massive improvement in the availability of communications. What about the rest of the country? What are your thoughts for the rural areas?
But we, as I just mentioned to you, that we put very ambitious target when we give out the license. So according to the license, they have to roll out to the city, big city, that means over 1 million of population city. They have to roll out when they start the rollout, and after kind of a year after the rollout, they have to cover all the city, more than 20,000 population. So now they are busy to expand their network throughout the country.
And this must really be helping with the economic development for the country.
Yeah, definitely. Because since it's very obvious that when we give out the spectrum according to the license requirement, so they give us lump sum amount of money to the government. That's contribute a lot to the budget of the government, and that's kind of a cash benefit. But at the same time, they brought a lot of investment to the country, because they have to build a lot of towers, fiber, and equipment to the country. At the same time, that trickled down to the grassroots level, because we need unskilled labor to do the things, to do all the dirty job, and up to the managerial level. And at the same time, according to the government policy, we would like to see not only the investment, but also the job opportunity for the people of Myanmar. So we ask them to employ as many as possible for the Myanmar citizen. So according to the license commitment, there will be 99% of Myanmar citizens and in their organization after 5 years of operation. That's kind of a great target for us. And then we are seeing that there are about kind of at this moment of time it's kind of about 20,000 direct labor employment, but indirect job opportunities is tremendous. It's kind of there are a lot of people and housewives. They are selling SIM card, top-up card, and then many people are in the industry or repairing the handset. So if you talk about all the direct and indirect kind of job opportunities, it's tremendous. And also, of course, the salary and the benefit especially for the higher level technical people is went up very high.
Fantastic. That's brilliant news for the country, isn't it? Just before we go, tell us a little bit about, I think you have some plans now around satellite, possibly having your own satellite. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, there are some rationale and justification behind the interest of the satellite, because Myanmar is very geographically diverse country, and also the people, the demand of the people is very, very high as well. So in one instant of time, you can go to the very far north of the country that freezing cold, but at the same time, the southern part of Myanmar is boiling hot. So that you can, and also that makes, and also the population, especially in the rural area, population is very low, and also settlements are very far apart. So that all lead to the requirement for satellite. So that's kind of a rationale. And of course, Myanmar is only one of the very few countries in the world that does not own satellite. So that all translated into kind of a national, natural desire to own a satellite. At the same time, commercially, economically, the demand for the satellite services is increasing. And also, we are going to have broadcasting industry going up very fast. If by then, there will be a lot of demand from the satellite as well. So from economic point of view, commercial point of view, from the national kind of prestige point of view, national security point of view, all pointed to the satellite. So we have put one the priority agenda for the satellite to have in near future. So we just selected a consultant for our satellite project. So we are going to kick off the satellite project as soon as possible.
Fantastic. And I think you're already looking at the broadcasting laws that would be affected by the satellite.
Yeah. And we have more than 60,000 households, 60,000 villages, and more than 10 million households. So, and many of them, more than 70% of people are living in rural area. So only television and videos are kind of the entertainment for them to at the leisure time. So only satellite can reach there. So that's pretty much demand for the satellite. What?
No.
Your question.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. There's a tremendously exciting time, so you must be very confident going forward about the future plans.
Yeah, future. In fact, we have done pretty good. I believe that we have done pretty good in terms of telecom liberalization, but the journey is just begun because we have to keep momentum. We have to fulfill the people desire and people expectation. Now people are also asking for the quality of service and more choices. So that demand is tremendous. So we try our best to fulfill the people desire.
Well, it seems it's been a tremendous journey so far. Thank you very much for sharing it with us today.
My pleasure.